Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. I hope all of you are fine and doing well. So, in our today's video, we are going to discuss about the calculation of empirical formula. So, how we can calculate the empirical formula. Before its calculation, you guys must know that what does mean by the empirical formula. Basically, empirical formula is a formula that gives us the simple whole number of atoms ratio of the atoms and the ratio of the atoms that we just gain from it, it is known as its empirical formula. It is the simplest whole number ratio of the atoms. So, for the determination of the empirical formula, there are basically four steps. The number one step we have to find the percentage composition of the compound. Then we have to find the number of gram atoms. Third one step we have atomic ratio of each atom. And the fourth one we have to convert it into the whole number. So these are basically four steps. For this we have to use the different formulas. So how we can use these formulas as the percentage composition of the formula simple, we can calculate it by the use of formula in which we have the mass of atoms or the elements divided by mass of compound and multiply by 100. So this is the formula which we can use to find the percentage composition. Next we have to find the number of gram atoms. So to find the number of gram atoms, we have to take the percentage composition of the element divided by its mass number. So this is the formula to find the number of gram atoms. After that, we have to find just the ratio with the help of comparison of the number of gram atoms. So how we can calculate? For this purpose, we have the example number one, in which we have the ascorbic acid. Ascorbic acid, it is vitamin C. It contains 90.92% carbon, 4.55% hydrogen, and 54.5% oxygen by mass. So what is the empirical formula for the ascorbic acid? So we have to find its empirical formula. Over there we have its structure formula. This is its structure formula, and this is we have its molecular formula. Molecular formula, we have C6H8 and O6. So the molecular formula is the formula that gives the total number of atoms present in the molecule or a compound. So the first step for the purpose to find the empirical formula, we have to find its number of gram atoms. So the number of gram atoms, for the solution of this, we have its number of gram atoms. So mainly the number of gram atoms, we have three atoms, number of gram atoms, carbon, it is equal to, we have its percentage composition, which is 40.92 grams, and divided by its mass number, that is 12 gram per mole. So we gain its total number of gram atoms is 3.41 gram atoms. Next we have number of gram atoms of hydrogen. Symbol is H, and the formula we have percentage composition, and its percentage is 4.58 grams divided by its mass, which is 1.008 gram per mole. So its gram atoms is equal to 4.54. Next, number of gram atoms of oxygen. We have percentage composition of oxygen is 54.5 gram, that is given in the statement, divided by its mass number, and mass number of oxygen is 16 gram per mole, and its total gram atoms we have 3.406 gram atoms. So here we have the 3 gram atoms. Now the second step is to find the atomic ratio. Second step, this was the first step. Now we have to find the atomic ratio. How we can find the atomic ratio of the atoms? It is very simple method. We need simple divide the gram atoms with the smallest number. So here we have the number 1, 2 and 3. All this in which the smallest ratio is 3.406. So we will divide it as we are going to find the ratio for carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. So the gram atoms of carbon we have 3.14 ratio, gram atoms of hydrogen we have 4.54, and gram atoms of oxygen we have 3.406. So the simplest ratio or the smallest number in the ratio we have, it is 3.406. So we will divide all the with the 3.406. So we gain the simple ratio of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen 1 ratio 1.33 ratio 1. So this is the simple atomic ratio. Now as this is in the fraction form or not is in the simple digit, so we have to convert it into the whole number. For the conversion of the whole number, so the third step we have to convert it into the whole number. How we can find the whole number ratio of the atoms? For this purpose we have to multiply it with the suitable number. Now the suitable number for this we have, it's 3. So carbon ratio hydrogen ratio oxygen, we have 1 ratio 1.33 ratio 1. So we will multiply it with the 3. We have 3 ratio 4 ratio 3, as we have carbon 3, hydrogen 4 and oxygen 3. This is a simple empirical formula for the ascorbic acid, and ascorbic acid, it is basically vitamin C, and vitamin C is present in the citrus fruits as well. As the ascorbic acid, its empirical formula is C3H4O3, and its molecular formula we have C6H8 and O6. This is its molecular formula. This is all about today's lecture. I hope you guys understand that how we can find the empirical formula for a compound from its percentage composition and from its number of gram atoms. I hope you guys understand. And in the next lesson, we will discuss about the combustion analysis, in which we can analyze the compounds in a different way. For that time, you guys have a good day and Allah Hafiz.